Hold on, is this mushroom turning blue? Hello, today my girlfriend and me are out picking mushrooms. And the first one we have here is called flugsvamp or flygargic. It's a very poisonous mushroom and also has a hallucinogenic effect. We found some trattkantarell or funnel chanterelle or yellowfoot chanterelle. It's like a normal golden chanterelle but with a more peppery taste. And here we have silverhetta or silvercap. I didn't find any information if this was edible or not, so I'm not gonna try it. Then we have rakfingersvamp, coral fungus. I'm not sure which one it is. These are not for eating because the only way to set them apart from non-poisonous variants is by looking at them at a microscopic level. A bit risky. And then we have brunsopp, bay bullatus. Then we have vårtig röksvamp or smoke fungus, which is edible as long as the flesh is white but can be mistaken for a young flygargic, so we're gonna skip this one. Now this is a Karjohan swamp or Procini mushroom. It's basically a filler mushroom but usually inhabited by larvae. This is a very cool mushroom, citronslemskivling, Gomphidius gluteonosus. I don't know why I'm trying to say these names. It's slimy, but it's a great mushroom for eating. Now this is the coolest one, blodsopp, dotted stem, bullet. I should have learned how to say this. It's extremely good for cooking and it's hard to mistake taking another one. When you cut it, it becomes dark blue, and this is the first time I found it, so it's gonna be really cool. We're taking a break from all the mushrooms foraging to eat some sandwiches and drink some hot chocolate. The forest is really nice during the autumn. Back at it again. This time this is barrklubbsvamp. I couldn't find the English translation, but apparently it's edible, but we're still gonna skip this one. Finally, we found some real chanterelles, the gold of the forest. This pretty thing is amethystskivling or Lacaria amethystina. It's a very pretty purple color, but extremely dangerous as it's filled with arsenic, so of course I picked it up. And here we have Bruns kamskivling, fulvus. It's poisonous, but some variants can be cooked, but we're not gonna risk it. This big thing is a fortica, sheep polyporus. It's a filler mushroom. It doesn't taste very much, so we left it alone. We found a whole bunch of mushrooms, so now we're going to go home and make a wild mushroom stew. We're at home and we're ready to start rinsing the mushrooms. Let's start with a citronslemskivling. They have a layer of slime at the cap, so the easiest way is to split them and then with your knife slowly remove the slime. It's a bit of a hassle, but it's worth it. Look at that pretty yellow color at the root. Next we're gonna cut the blodsopp. Dark blue color that overtakes the cut parts is really cool. And now the brunsopp. I think it's a very pretty mushroom with the deep brown color. It's also a great mushroom for cooking. The rest is chanterelles and the yellowfoot chanterelles. We've done rinsing all the mushrooms we want to use. We put some mushrooms in an airtight bag. With no airflow, all the small animals crawl out. And we saw a few larvae, so we're not gonna use them. Let's cut some onions. Easier said than done, apparently. I nearly cut off my whole thumb. But we're good to continue cooking. We're going to slice some beef into good pieces, put it in a pan and let it brown along with some oil. Now we're going to cut all the mushrooms into tinier pieces. Once the beef has started to brown, we introduce the onions. And then the mushrooms along with some salt to draw out the moisture. We put on a bunch of black pepper and some beef stock. And then a spoonful of chili oil. Let it simmer until thick and put in some crème fraîche or just normal cream. And now we just let it simmer. I cooked some rice meanwhile, and now it's ready to plate. I put on some fresh parsley on as a garnish. And this, I tell you, was really good. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope I see you next time.